Odd speaks with fellow podcasters Mike Faber and Michael Gordon. They run the ESO Network and host the Earth Station 1 podcast. Faber has been in podcasting almost as long as Odd has. Michael Gordon is a talented comic writer. He created the Tiki Zombie comic based off his love/addiction to tiki art. Both men are great hosts and awesome guests. Odd and the guys ended up running for almost 2 hours. I guess this is what happens when you let 3 podcasters talk together.
Hey, Michael.
Yes, sir.
Tell me a story.
I don't think I could top Walter's story. I have nothing here for children. Any story that I like to tell and share has to do with my favorite place, my favorite time of year, which is Dragon Con. And when people ask me, like, why is Dragon Con so special, or what makes Dragon Con so special among any other conventions, among anything else, it's because I generally feel like it's, you know, some people have Disney World, some people have, and that's fine. I like Disney as well. But for me, Dragon Con is that time where I have been to 25 of them consecutively. I moved here in 93, missed Dragon Con that year because I moved here after it had already taken place. And I went to my first Dragon Con in 1994. And I have never missed it since. There's been some amazing things that have happened at Dragon Con, but there was one year where I showed up and I did have a table selling Tiki Zombie and whatnot. And I brought my stuff down, checked in to the registration. In doing so, I left my car in the parking lot of this hotel. And after I had checked in and, of course, had a few drinks, I went to get my stuff out of the car, and the doors were open. All my stuff was gone. And I also had some products, some merchandise, books for a friend of mine who wanted me to carry them to Dragon Con, and they were gone as well. There were still many, many, many issues of Tiki Zombie, which I tried not to take too personally. So my car was broken into, and the convention hadn't even started yet. So I had to try to figure out how to get a table together with some stuff. I had to work with the police. I had to make sure the car was fine. I think my car door still doesn't work properly because of that incident or whatever. But
a souvenir, if you will.
Yeah, not fantastic. Not a fantastic way to start the convention. In the second day of the convention, I think it was that evening, I felt, we'll just say, ill. And so the morning after, I felt really ill. So I had to excuse myself, and I went to the ER, and I got some things taken care of there. We won't go into exactly what the medical condition was, but anyway, to say that my friends were concerned is an understatement. I was getting texts. This is way before like smartphones, I think. So, but I was still getting messages.
There was nothing smart about us that year.
No, that's true. Yeah, so I had spent a little bit of time at the emergency room, but things were fine, and I could be released. So I was. I made my way back to the convention, and I thought to myself, I even before I checked in with anybody, nobody knew I was back yet. I had just got back to the convention, and I was, man, this is horrible. These things are horrible. I need something to sort of balance this out. I went to where the Walk of Fame was, the celebrities. One of my favorite celebrities, we'll say, my favorite actresses is Gillian Anderson, who happened to be there that year. I hadn't planned on meeting her, paying for the privilege, so to speak. But I said, fuck it. I said, I am back and I am alive and I've had a rough time. So I'm going to meet Gillian Anderson. And luckily it was a time when there wasn't many people there. So I didn't have to wait, but maybe 2 or 3 people. There wasn't a huge line. And I met Gillian Anderson, and we talked for about 5-6 minutes, maybe tops. You know how those things are. But she was very nice, very, very, very nice. And I went back to my table and saw my friends and proceeded to have a good convention. Not just a good convention, a great convention. And when I was asked how this Dragon Con must have sucked for you, granted, there were some things that happened that I didn't really care for at all. But if either one of those things had happened on a normal day, on a normal work day, when I was going to work or when I was at work or something like that, it would have totally leveled me. The fact that I was at a place and with people that would make me feel not so bad that those things happened, I felt very privileged and honored. And the Dragon Con is strong enough that it can take things even as bad as that and still turn it around and make you feel good about yourself and the world around you. I mean, I didn't need the proof that Dragon Con was that special, but after that particular experience at Dragon Con, I knew that we were linked for life. That Dragon Con was always going to be part of me, and I was going to always be part of it as long as it would have me. And I strongly, I don't, you know, I know a lot of people who feel the same way about Dragon Con. Hopefully they don't have to go through the same things I did, certainly that year. But I don't think there's any substitute for the kind of special connection that you can make there. And I'm glad it happened. If it had to happen, I'm glad those things happened when they did.
Thank you for that.